People often say money answers all things. Well, the analogy could be valid, but there is still some dark truth about money. The primary concerns about money are among the most frequent reasons for stress. Most individuals believe that life would be much better and easier if they had more than enough money. Research has also proven that wealthier countries have higher happiness levels than most average countries. The basic fact about money is that it allows us to meet our basic needs, such as buying food and shelter, paying for healthcare, and meeting all other vital needs. We understand that it is essential to meet these needs, and not having enough cash can only mean our well-being and that of the community suffers greatly. Yes, all of these are true, but one of the most common misconceptions is that having more money would magically solve financial problems. We should also understand that money won't solve your problems. In fact, we still have some hidden truths about money than the ones we all know of. But have you ever wondered how money was even created? Why the government's having total control of these funds? What does this signify to you? And that's why we're here today. Welcome. In this video, we will be talking about the dark truth about money. So watch this video to the end because there will be much to cover. Also, remember to subscribe to our channel and click the notification icon so you can stay updated with our videos. Without wasting more time, let's get started on how money was created. More often than not, money doesn't have an intrinsic value. It is instead an object with a value placed on it, allowing for the trade of goods and services. Some money has actual value in terms of the material used, like metal coins. However, paper money is now prevalent in our modern world, and throughout the evolution of money, currency has taken several different forms. Before the invention of money, people used to barter for goods and services. Not until around 5,000 years ago that the Mesopotamian people created the shekel. This shekel is considered the first known form of currency. Regarding gold and silver coins, they were dated back to around 650 to 600 BC. In this era, stamped coins were used to pay armies. At the time when there was no currency, individuals would trade goods and services for what they needed. For example, a farmer might trade labor or lumber for livestock, while another may trade livestock for vegetables. These transactions were the early building blocks of our modern economy and created the future of money the world is using today. I'm sure we all know that the government always controls these monies. Indeed, if a nation's economy were to be a human body, you can expect the heart to be the central bank. So, just like the heart serves as a means of pumping life-giving blood throughout the body, the central bank also pumps money into the economy to keep it healthy and growing. There are different methods that central banks use to control the quantity of money. All these methods also depend on the economic situation and power of the central bank. For example, in the United States, the central bank is the Federal Reserve. Other prominent central banks include the European Central Bank, Bank of England, Swiss National Bank, People's Bank of China, Bank of Japan, and much more. Even with the governments running, the universal truth is that we all care about money, and the only difference is that we do it on various levels, and for different reasons. Some individuals are chasing their first million, while others are only concerned about paying their rent or the next meal. However, one harsh truth is that if money tends to be your hope for independence, the possibility of you having it is uncertain. It is quite unfortunate that many people believe that more money would make them accessible. For this reason, they tend to spend most of their life chasing money, hoping that an increase in their bank statement would also lead to increased freedom. But that's not the reality we're talking about. We understand that money can lead to freedom if one spends it judiciously, but the problem here is that it isn't only money that can lead to contentment and satisfaction. The reason for this is simple. Yeah, it's basically because you can always lose money. Only a few believe that freedom begins with what you have in your head, not on your bank account. According to Henry Ford, the only real security that a man will have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience, and ability. So it isn't only about your financial resources. Always remember that you could be a millionaire and all of your money could be gone in the twinkle of an eye. On the contrary, no one can ever take away the skills and knowledge you've acquired while building your fortune. The earlier you understand that the aim isn't really to get rich, but to be free to do whatever you want to, the better. These are the darkest truths about money that even Google can't give you. Another dark truth about money is that real money is the money you can't see. What does this mean? Well, wealthy people invest their money. This means you can't see it. Sounds funny, right? Okay, let me put it this way. If you can see money, then believe that it's fake money. It can take you years to learn this truth. Well, wealthy people own their time and keep quiet about it. As long as you start seeing luxury possessions and the so-called millionaire bragging about it, you're not talking to a millionaire. You're only talking to the fake rich who want you to notice what they buy. With this, they will always feel better about their broken lives. Can you now call that wealth? Indeed, it's poverty in disguise. Another dark truth you should get yourself abreast with is that you may never beat the market, no matter how hard you try. It may not be possible if you want to be the next Warren Buffett. In investing terms, you can compare making par to buying a low-cost index fund. You may not make any hole-in-ones by investing in low-cost index funds, which are broadly diversified and hold many stocks, but you also probably won't lose money rapidly or dramatically. Also, you should always expect the unexpected regarding your expenses. This is because no matter how hard you try to avoid these expenses, you will always come across unexpected expenses. So, the best way to handle these expenses is just to prepare for them. What this means is that you have to work them into your budget. If you know that holiday gifts will cost you about $500, then you can set aside $40 each month starting in January. With this, you'll be fully prepared come December. You should also know that other people's opinions do not matter. When you were growing up, you may not know about those who were financially successful or free. Also, asking for advice from random people may be one of your biggest mistakes. The worst thing one could have done is ask one's friends or family for financial advice. Sound strange? Okay, this isn't for money alone, but for anything in life. It isn't a good idea to ask people for advice if they do not have what you desire. You can imagine someone who has been struggling financially and is in debt isn't the best person to give you financial advice. At times, you should meet new people and listen to those who are way above you rather than sticking with your existing circle of friends. Finally, you should always strive to improve your relationship with money. Track your income and expenses. Check your bank account regularly. You might not be born with a silver spoon, but you can choose to feel comfortable with money so it doesn't influence your life negatively. And that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, ensure you subscribe to this channel and give this video a like. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.